All right, here we go. Why is weight loss in menopause so difficult? Why is it almost impossible to have this happen? What is the deal? What is the deal, right? I can't tell me how many gals I chat with on a daily basis that reach out to me because of this struggle, that reach out to me because they don't understand it. They're like, okay, listen, I'm doing all the things. Like, I'm eating really clean and healthy, right? I am exercising pretty regularly. I am sleeping really well. Crazy thing. Now, and we're going to talk about stress here. One of these bullet points is for stress. But I was chatting with a gal and she's like, I thought that I gained weight and everything. And then it was related to my job stress because my job is very stressful. And I was like, that's absolutely possible. She goes, yeah, but I retired 3 years ago. And literally have spent my time since then decompressing, not being stressed, really working on my health, being very regimented. And she's like, even all through the pandemic, I was super regimented, still kept up my healthy eating, still kept up my regular exercise, all this stuff. I don't understand. She's like, the weight still won't come off. And if anything, I've actually gained a few pounds over the past 3 years, and this has been my main focus. I am at a loss completely. And I was like, I totally understand. Why is it so difficult? It is so difficult because you get a whole new body. You are living in a new body. And I talk about this stuff I'm Dr. Beth Westie, women's health and hormone expert, authors of the book, The Female Fat Solution and The Female Menopause Solution. I literally wrote a whole book about this because for the perimenopause and then into the menopausal body, totally different body. And oftentimes the recommendations that you are following for overall exercise, diet, all of that stuff, nutrition, they're not bad recommendations. They're just recommendations that were actually created based on a male body. So not how your menopausal female body responds, right? Why is it so difficult to lose weight? Because hormonally, everything is different. You're living in a new meat suit, walking around thinking that things are going to be the same, and they're really not. They're just not. Okay, so here we go. Why is this so difficult? It's difficult because we're actually not getting enough nutrient. And by nutrient, I also mean protein. I mean protein overall. So I'm going to put that down here. It takes more protein to do the same job that protein used to do. If you're like, yeah, I'm eating the same as I was before, that's a problem. You need more. The way your body uploads it and everything is different. Oh man, yeah. Also, by the way your body processes carbs is different. Yep. So why is it so hard to lose weight? Carb processing. How you process simple and complex carbohydrates is very, very different. Come on, I know. So this can have a relationship with your digestive system, with your gut. But again, that it's not necessarily like, oh, my gut doesn't work very well, right? Because there are some women who are like, yeah, my gut is fine. Like, I don't get bloated, I don't have issues, I don't have a problem, all these other things. It's not a big deal. But it's the overall carb processing. So you really will need a very regular balance between simple and complex carbs. That's going to make a difference overall. Yes. And then the last one here that I want to talk about is stress. And this is also related to your sleep, your recovery, everything else. Meaning your body is going to react differently to stress. Stressors I don't want to say just harder, stressors are harder on your body. Stressors will cause your body to use your muscle tissue for energy and store more in fat tissue. If you were to, like, again, just visually think of this, this is not exactly how it works physiologically in the body, but just to sort of think about, oh, okay, how would this work, or how does this work, that type of thing. This is how it's like, oh, there's a switch. My body's either going to target fat for energy or it's going to target other tissues, mainly meaning muscle. And if you are under stress, it'll flip it over to the muscle and it'll say, oh, no, let's keep storing everything in fat cells and let's attack that muscle tissue and use that for energy because it's quicker to break down. It's fast and easy to get those resources. That seems like a great idea. Yeah, that seems like a great idea. Let's do that. Yeah. What? It can be harder to build and maintain lean muscle. It can be a lot harder. And again, in the menopausal body, it is essential that you have enough muscle mass, especially to protect your bone tissue. Bone tissue. And weightlifting is a piece of it, but it is not all of it. So again, a lot of gals are saying, I have been weightlifting because that's supposed to be really helpful and healthy for me and all this stuff. Yes, 100% yes. But, I know, right? I know. If you're just weightlifting and you're not getting more protein, you're not getting more nutrient, you're not, balancing your carbs differently and really acknowledging that you're in a whole different system, the weight gain and weight loss resistance piece of it is not going to change that much. You're not going to be able to build and maintain that lean muscle through just weightlifting alone. You need the nutrition behind it. That's literally why I wrote a whole book on it. So if you're like, yes, oh my gosh, I need to work on this, I need help with this, I'm going to put a comment. There's a link in the comments here for you to get on the wait list for the next program, the Female Hormone Solution Program. It is a 6-month program. And on Tuesday, I'm going to be doing a free masterclass, totally free masterclass talking about hormone testing. Why, if you got a blood test, if your labs look okay, there still might be a problem, and other places and other testing to do, like urine testing, that we can deep dive into hormone issues. Yes. Oh, if I'm in menopause, does that matter? Should I still get my hormones tested? Yes, it still matters. And yes, you should still get your hormones tested. Absolutely. Yeah. So not getting enough nutrient, not getting enough protein is a big reason that you're struggling with the weight gain. Carb processing. And then your stress, your sleep, again, because your sleep changes. Your sleep can change. Your recovery rates change. So it's really important that you're updating all these things. You might need a different sleep routine. You might need, help with your circadian rhythm, stuff like that, because it's much easier for it to be thrown off when you're in menopause. So that's what I got for you guys tonight. Please let me know if you have any other questions. Of course, you always have more resources on my YouTube channel, which is called Dr. Beth Westie, and my podcast, which is called The Female Health Solution. And podcast, YouTube, my books, and everything else. So, and if you have another question, again, do not hesitate to put a comment down below. I do check the comments, so I would be more than happy to help out with that. All right. Have a great night, and I will see you guys later.